Really? This whole fucking time? All right, man. Look. So let's talk about Assassin's Creed 3, right? We got Assassin's Creed 3 that's coming out, or sorry, Assassin's Creed Shadows. That was supposed to come out next week. But now they've pushed it back till February 14th, dude. That's a long time from now, guys. Holy shit, fucking Black Ops is being loud as fuck. Right? That's a long time. That's 5 months. So the reason for this is because they're holding back because of the new Star Wars game that just came out. And they don't it has not it's only had 1 million copies. So it's not hitting the numbers. This is what devs say. The developers say that they're just not hitting the numbers that they want. So they need to hold back on Assassin's Creed Shadows so they can try and hit their number. Because Star Wars is actually doing okay. Right? And they don't want Assassin's Creed to hold them back. That's fair. That's fair. But it could also be that nobody is really excited for this fucking game. Now, Ubisoft has done the thing where they specifically were allowing you to play their video games directly from their Ubisoft app, right? Same thing with Xbox. I don't know if they do with PlayStation, but you can do Ubisoft Plus, and you're able to play Assassin's Creed, any of the Assassin's Creed games, correct? So they're bringing back their video games to Steam. Now, this is a good thing, especially for sales, right? They can get more sales off of Steam. Now, as of right now, I believe Shadows has close to 1 million sales already. Now, the game itself isn't doing bad already in sales, and it's expected to go up when Ubisoft puts their products on Steam during the launch of Shadows in February. Okay, now this is a big fucking step back. Okay, now there's been a lot of reviews over the game that, you know, from different creators and historians from Japanese culture that are saying that fucking Ubisoft's game is trash. Essentially, it's trash. Now, I've seen some of the reviews. Now, look, yeah, okay, the armor, it's not the way it's supposed to look in that time of era, right? The guy is not supposed to have a sword. He's a soldier, so he's supposed to have a spear. That's the way it's supposed to go, because it was a symbol of status. Having a sword was a symbol of status. So the higher up you are, you get a sword, right? So all the lower right guys had spears, and that's why spears were so cheap, because it was mostly wood, and you got the little piece of metal at the top of the stick and whatever. Right. It was a symbol, so not everybody was walking around with a goddamn sword. That's just how that goes, right? So there was just a lot of things, and the guy was based off of an actual person, and there was just there's just so much controversy on the guy and the female that they were playing in the video game, and there was just so much going on there, and to be quite honest with you, I don't care about any of that. The game looked fun, right? You know, the place looks great, and they haven't. I mean, they always do a fantastic job with, graphics and everything else that they put into the game, and everything looks great. The game looks great. The movement is good. Everything looks fun. The story seems to be okay for the most part. I mean, I haven't played since Assassin's Creed 3, so I couldn't tell you. Right. I played I can't remember what it was called, but it was the one that took us to I think it was like the middle of the Civil War here in the US. And it just took away the assassins part of the game that that I wanted, right? The game wasn't there anymore. Assassin's Creed was over. Like in the other games, you can What is up with the mic on fucking TikTok, bro? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. We're just gonna put it at 300, I guess, because it's saying that the mic over here isn't loud enough. Crazy. I know. Whatever. Hello, 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 hello. How's this? How's this? How's this? That sounds good. Okay, so that sounds actually pretty loud. That sounds good. Okay, so yeah, I haven't played since that one. I forget what it was called. It was like whatever. They came to the United States. There was a Civil War shit going on, and um, uh, what do you call it? Um, it took away that whole feel of being an assassin and getting on rooftops and assassinating from the top or whatever, being on the lines in between the buildings, and you know, like you had the sneaky mode, right? The assassins mode, if you will. And you know, a lot of people like to play it. You know, they like to go into the game and they like to go all out, brawl, and just fucking just fucking going all out, right? Keep it fun, keep it exciting. But for me, it was more the, can I get away with this without bringing any attention to myself? That was more of a challenge. Because yeah, I mean, everyone can fight. I can fight in the game, right? You know, easy peasy lemon squeezy. But it, you know, that's easy. But can you get away with the whole mission without ever being seen? Without anybody ever ringing a bell, alerting all the guards? That, now that in itself is a challenge, right? So that was more about the challenge, I guess. So, right, you know, so we do that, and let's back out of this. I really don't feel like playing this anymore. You know, you know, it hasn't been the same since then. So I think Assassin's Creed 3 was the last one. It was one with the brother and the sister. They're Italian. You see Leonardo da Vinci in that game. I cannot remember. They give you the little handgun underneath. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool game. The story was great. Everything about that game was great. Assassin's Creed has always been that way, where it's just been great. You know, and I don't know where Ubisoft just went wrong. I really don't. Like, it just, it took a turn for the worse and they never bounced back. I tried to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but by the time, and you know what's funny is I bought that game. I pre-ordered that game. I bought it in, like, you know, whatever it is, a platinum edition. You know, amazing whatever game. You know, can't, the game whatever, it comes with a fucking platinum case or whatever the shit. I have it somewhere. What the fuck it is? You know, I didn't even turn it on for like basically a whole year, bro. I never put it into the fucking Xbox. Isn't that crazy? And it wasn't because I didn't want to play the game. I just never had time. I never had time. And then by the time I got onto it and I'm gonna start to play it, there's already been so many additions to the game, like add-ons, and people are. I mean, I'm level 1 and people are like level 300 and something, 400. Like, I don't know. Like, I couldn't do any of the newer shit because I wasn't high enough level to do it, and that's really annoying. I just don't have the time, you know, and whatever. So then I skipped Valhalla. I tried to go to Mirage, and still didn't have time to do that either. So now we're going on to Shadows, which is supposed to come out next week, and then they push it to February. It seems good, and the more they fucking post, what's up, Celine? The more they fucking post, you know, their updates on Twitch, or not Twitch, Twitter. They post their updates on Facebook, and they post their updates here and there. Fucking, the more and more they post, the more I don't want to play the game. Like, I don't know. Like, something about it just doesn't draw my attention as much as it did when I first saw the sneaker, right? And I was like, holy shit, I might actually be able to play this one on release. I just, I'm not excited about the game anymore. And the more things I see them post on the game, it's like, I don't know, man. I I probably will still get it, and I probably will still play it. Who knows? I don't know right now. It's too early to tell. Now I got till February to figure it out. I don't know if I want, it all comes down to February whether I want to play that game or not. I don't know. But Black Ops 6 is out today. We played a little bit. I didn't play it on stream. I should have. Give me 1 second to go rest. But so Black Ops 6 is out. It looks fun. I played a couple of rounds and um I'm not disappointed with it. It's a Call of Duty game, man. No, they're not improving in their in-game shit. Like, you know, like what was that? Infinity War? Is that what it was? Infinity Warfare? Whatever it was called, bro. The one where people fucking like running on the walls and all this other like, you know, what happened to a just straight fucking shooter game? Like, how is that so fucking hard? I don't get it. Like, why that should not be a hard thing to do, bro. Like, I just want a fucking shooter, right? So now, oh fuck, that's not escape, escape. No. So now, you know, sorry. So now Black Ops 6 came out. That's awesome. The game was fun. Played a few games, whatever, trying to get your feet in the door. You know what I'm saying? Kind of getting your feet wet there, and it was fun, dude. Like, I mean, it's a fucking Call of Duty game. There's nothing to say other than that. Like, yeah, they threw in some diving. You can dive and shoot at the same time if you have your settings up correctly. You can fucking slide and shoot, but that's not new. That's been there, right? Um, it's just like people just like to complain, bro. Like there's nothing to complain about right now. Nothing. Nothing to do. Nothing to complain about, bro. So, what we'll do, it's a Call of Duty game. There's nothing to say about it. It's a fucking Call of Duty game. It is it is a shooter fucking game. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for the shaders to do their thing. And then we'll switch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we're doing right now. We're gonna wait a second and we're gonna let those shaders finish up so we can maybe play a match. Or maybe we should. It's fucking late. Come in here just to talk for a second, kind of give the feel. We got the settings correctly on BO6. Everything seems to be top notch right now. And everything seems to be great. No complaints here. Um, People like to complain about, the stupid stuff like, you can dive and shoot, you can slide and shoot, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, they've had that shit since Infinity Warfare or whatever the fuck it was. And that one was actually way more bullshit than anything else. Yeah, people fucking running on the walls on that one, bruh. Like, whatever, dude. You know? But yeah. So that's where we're at, man. Um, if the shaders will ever load right now, we'll play a game. A quick game. We'll do one just so you can see a map. Probably a map I've never seen in my life, and then that'll be fun. I can't customize a weapon right now because I'm at level 4. I'm almost there, 3.5 in like one game, but whatever. Um, oh look, do I have any of these? I don't. Oh, why not? Oh, they don't have a battle pass for Black Ops 6. That's in, that's interesting. Okay, well, it's just taking too long, and I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, guys. I just kind of wanted to come in here and talk. I didn't really want to be on too late, so this is fine. I'm okay with this. You know, party left, bro. Did somebody join my party? Who's at the party? Well, I don't know. Anyway, I'll be on tomorrow, hopefully. Probably in the evening. Around 8 o'clock, hopefully 9 o'clock. I'll try and get on early. We'll play some Black Ops 6. We'll talk about some new stuff. I'll see what people are talking about tomorrow. We'll see what the Doctor Disrespect is doing. We'll see what they're saying about Assassin's Creed. If what any updates on that, any new whatever. We'll try and see some reaction videos on Assassin's Creed tomorrow, so you can see what I'm talking about. How they're talking about the armor, how it's just not the way it's supposed to be. They're not keeping up with Japanese culture in the game. The Japanese just really don't like Assassin's Creed right now, and I don't blame them. Although I know nothing about Assassin's Creed or Japanese culture. Sorry, um, I was just excited about a new Assassin's Creed game. That's all. But on a side note, that Sea of Thieves season 14 has started, so that's also fun. So that's something I'll play with the guys, and we can play Sea of Thieves, and I can take you through the whole thing. You guys have never played Sea of Thieves before. It's basically a pirate game. You go out, you plunder, you sell your shit to vendors, and you make some gold. You buy some boats. You go out there. You can build a crew or whatever. Technically, in game, it's a clan. Blah blah blah. Great game, fun game to play with some friends, especially if you're just there to have some fun. It is an open world game, so there are other people on ships playing as well, and they're pirates as well. So, you know, they just might steal your shit. They'll start shooting cannons at you. And don't get me wrong, the game's great. It's you go in there and it's like riding in a real ship. You got to pull the sails, put up the sails to get more wind, go faster, go slower. You know, that also comes in handy when you're actually driving. If you're trying to turn really tight, you got to pull up them sails. You know, so you can turn because the wind's pushing you and you can't turn really fast, especially if you're in the middle of a fight. So there's just a lot of things in there mechanically that's just like it's so real. So we'll talk about, see if there's any updates for BO6, see if there's any updates for Assassin's Creed, see what any of these newer streamers are up to. Not newer, but people that come back. Any new streamer info. We'll talk about Sea of Thieves season 14. If you haven't played it, I'll tell you more about the game tomorrow. And I'll just see what else comes up, and we can just kind of talk about that during stream. Okay, guys? So I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great, great, great fucking night, and see you guys soon. Okay. Deuces.